faves, it's Jessica Gilmartin and I am back. Last time I was on here we did fitness and beauty, and today we're going to do something just a little bit different, but I'm excited to see you guys again. Real quickly, let's recap on who I am. I've been a makeup artist for 10 plus years doing freelance work on editorial, photo shoots, etc., etc. I also am a weight loss inspiration and competed in a bodybuilding show 4 years ago. I've personally lost 110 pounds and now I coach clients all over the world. So if you guys want to know where you can find me and we can be friends on social media, go ahead and screenshot the next pic. That will have all of my information for you. Okay, so now that you know a little bit about me, let's go ahead and jump right into this look. It's going to be super easy to recreate, and it's using a bunch of new PUR products. And just to let you guys know, after each little piece that I do, I will have the photo of the product so you can screenshot that product if you want to get it yourself. Okay, so to start, I'm using the PUR No Filter Primer, and I just like to press this on my skin. I really find that it creates a beautiful, flawless foundation. And you do want to make sure that you put primer on about 5 minutes after you've already moisturized your skin. So your skin should be clean and then moisturized, and then you want to wait 5 minutes before applying. Taking the PUR Make It Matte Stick, I'm going to go ahead and apply it on my nose, a little bit on my forehead, and then on my chin, just to ensure those areas stay nice and matte for the evening. Now I go back and forth. Sometimes I do my eyes first, other times I do my foundation first. So today we're going to go ahead and go straight in with the PUR Bare It All Foundation in Golden Medium. And what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take it on top of the brush, just tap a little bit in on my forehead, nose, and then I'm going to start working it in circular motions. And here's a big tip. Always remember to blend down into your neck with whatever product is left over. That way you have a seamless application. Before we move on to the next step, I am going to allow this foundation to fully set on my skin. That way it gets kind of in there and it just locks itself in. It is a 12-hour wearing foundation. It's amazing. Now that the foundation is fully locked in, I'm going to go in with the Disappearing Ink 4-in-1 Concealer. This is the same idea as the foundation, but this is specifically to cover up those dark circles, which for me, I always have super dark circles no matter what I do. So I'm going to go ahead and start applying this, and I'm even going to highlight with it. And once that is on my eye, I'm going to go in with the PUR sponge, and I love this little flat edge. It's so great for contouring and highlighting, but I'm just going to blend that product in using tapping motions. As you can see, I wanted to show you guys the difference here, how much better this eye looks and how this one still needs a little more help. It does have a little bit of the 4-in-1 foundation on it. So the eye already had a little bit of product on it from the 4-in-1 foundation, but this concealer, the Disappearing Ink, just takes it to the next level and will lock everything in looking flawless. Now here's a little tip for you. You actually don't have to prime your eyes, just with a concealer and then using a powder. So I'm going to use the Balancing Act Primer. That will act as a eyeshadow primer. So what I do is take the PUR Blurring Powder Brush, and I take a nice amount of the Balancing Act and I just swipe it across my eyelid, and now I'm set for the eyeshadows. I'm now all set to go ahead and go into my eye look. I'm going to use the Dream Chaser palette, which is a new palette that PUR came out with, and isn't it gorgeous? Now I'm going to go in with the color Aspire from the Dream Chaser palette, which is a light kind of nudie color, and I'm going to take it right into the crease using the blender brush. And whenever I do my crease, I always start on the outer part, and I just kind of windshield wiper it in, just really working that product in. Again, this is very light. It's kind of a transition shade. And now using the same brush, I'm going to go in with the color Utopia right into that crease again. Just windshield wiper motions, back and forth. Now taking the PUR Precision Crease Brush, I can't say this for the life of me, and the color Good Intentions, I'm going to start creating an outer V. So this is the look we want to create on this eye. So what I do once again is go in with that Precision Crease Brush, and I'm just going to create little like V to start, and then I'm going to blend. So I'm going to continue to blend by adding a little bit more product each time and just kind of feathering it out on the ends using little windshield wiper motion. Here's a really, really good tip. So if you have deep set eyes like me, you want to keep them open sometimes while you are blending. That way you can really see what it looks like. So see the difference when I have them open? And next you're going to go back in with that first brush and you're going to just blend out any harsh edges. Now going in with a flat synthetic brush that I sprayed with a little bit of the PUR Miracle Mist and I put on the color Illusion. I'm going to pat that color onto my lid. Now it is time to do my brows. Oh, they look awful. They need to complete this look. So I'm going to do one off camera and then I'm going to come back and finish up the other one with you guys. So today is just one of those days where my brows are like wanting to do their own thing. They don't want to be sisters. I don't even think they want to be related. So bear with me. All right, brows are on. They're gonna have to suffice. I do go darker, in case if anybody's wondering, because my natural brow hairs are really dark along with my root. Let's add some dimension to this face. I'm gonna go in with the Cameo stick and I'm gonna use the contour and then I'm gonna begin contouring my cheekbones. And then down the nose on either side. Little tip, bring it in a little bit more narrow than your natural line to help make it look slender. And I'm going to contour the forehead. Also, I know I've talked about this before for those of you that watch me. The only reason you should need to contour your forehead is, tip to knowing if you should even contour your forehead is if you can fit 3 or more fingers on your forehead. What I mean by that is like this, or a 5 head. So if you can only put 2 fingers right on your forehead, you really don't need to contour, and I highly suggest not contouring it because the whole idea of contouring the forehead is to make it appear smaller. To set my contour, I'm going to go back into the Dream Chaser palette, which is great because it has everything from eyes to cheeks, and I'm going to go ahead and use the contour brush and just set that contour. And again, from the Dream Chaser palette, I'm going to go in with a dual fiber brush and the color Visionary, which is a peachy blush, and I'm going to blush up my cheeks. Now using the Double Ego eyeliner in Tasmania, I'm going to tap this felt part right up against my lash line. I am not doing a wing, I'm just creating a nice. Now I'm going to take the other end, which is like the creamy pencil side, and I'm going to line my waterline. And this color is so beautiful. It's like a rich dark brown. Babes, I absolutely love the Fully Charged mascara. It is quickly become like my go-to every day. It is so amazing at how much it gives your lash. Here's a quick tip for you babes. Don't ever pump your wand inside to grab more product. Instead, twirl it around inside the barrel to grab more. When you pump the wand up and down inside of a mascara container, all you're doing is introducing air, which then will dry out your product much quicker. Okay, we are almost all done. I'm going to go ahead and use the PUR Pro eyelashes, which if you guys have not seen these, they are so gorgeous. All right, so now taking the lashes in a tweezer that is meant for lashes, I'm going to go ahead and apply these lashes. Here's what it looks like without the lashes, just the Fully Charged mascara, which if I say so myself, did a really good job, but for a little more oomph, these Diva lashes are fabulous. All right, so both lashes are on. I love it. And another thing I really, really love about these lashes is that they are cruelty-free. For my lips, I'm using just some glosses. I did DIY and Arm Candy mixed together. So now it's time to highlight. I'm going to take Afterglow and just go on my cheeks, right above my eyebrow, a little bit on my nose, and voila! And last, definitely last, I'm going to set my whole face with the Miracle Mist. All right, babes, that is it for this look. I'm going to get dressed and I'm headed to a late lunch business meeting, and then I will come back later this evening and do a nighttime skincare routine with you all so you guys can see how I get all this off and keep my skin looking youthful. All right, babes, I am back from my dinner, aka lunch/dinner. Let's make that a thing, dinner. But I'm gonna go ahead and take you through my nighttime skincare routine. So first I'm gonna take the clarifying cleanser, I have it in my hands, and just kind of creating a nice lather with it, and I'll start taking off this makeup. And now here comes the most gratifying part, taking off those lashes. By the way, these lashes you can reuse like 10 times. So I keep my lashes for so many uses because I put them back in the box to keep their shape, and I also immediately take the glue off at the end of the night. So after a day of wearing a lot of makeup, I love to use the Joy Stick, which is an exfoliator stick and really deep cleanses my pores. And I actually leave it on. I leave it on for about 2 to 3 minutes afterwards, and this is like a light mask. So it's kind of a 2-in-1, which is great. Now I'm going to go in with the Keratin Serum, and this is an age-defying concentrate. It contains lactic acid, encapsulated retinol, and ceramides. Basically, all of these things together are going to give you a more radiant glow. They're going to have an age-defying effect, and it's going to help bring back hydration into the skin. Now, the great thing about this product is you really don't need a lot, so this bottle lasts you a long time. About a pea size will do. Just apply it on your cheeks, forehead, nose, and chin, and rub it in. Now I'm going to go in with the Tone Up Total Eye Fitness Serum, and this is going to help with darkness, puffiness, fine lines, and help tighten the skin. I personally like to use the Total Eye Fitness twice a day, morning and night. It is also what is recommended, but I take just a tiny amount on my ring finger and I apply it to my eye in light patting motions, and I use the ring finger because it is the finger that applies the least amount of pressure, and we want to stay away from anything that tugs or pulls at the eyes because we don't want further wrinkles. And lastly, I'm going to go in with the Get a Lift Tighten Facial Cream, and this is PUR's alternative to retinol, so it's going to tighten and firm aging skin. And as you guys can see, I have totally been digging this cream. I don't need a lot for my entire face. Just go ahead and apply it, and then I massage it in. And when massaging my face, I use the ring finger and the middle finger again because I still want to use light pressure, and I just massage it upwards. Here's an awesome tip. I always apply this on my neck and décolletage because as we age as women, that is where we show our age. So I don't want to show my age there. All right, so that is my nighttime skincare routine. I enjoyed being on here with you, Pure Babes, all day. I hope that you guys enjoyed it as well. And if you have any questions for me, feel free to message me on here through tonight. I will be checking the messages coming in. So if you have any specific questions regarding anything I used today, please let me know. And next week, you can find me on Pure Cosmetics Insta Stories. I'll be doing another fun routine with you guys. So if you want to see it, make sure that you're following them on Instagram. Until next time, babes, many blessings to you, and we'll be seeing you soon. Bye.